Hello everyone and welcome to Mira Fazbear's Place. As we all know about the human race, is population of pollution, stuff, etc., etc. And animals, I found out in school that animals have been decreasing during our pollution. So, and there's going to be a water flood thing to all people out there. There's going to be a flood in the year 2021. Actually, the year 2100. That's the year. So that pollution, and there's gonna be a big giant water flood. So people that are in high ground, you are in good hands. But people that are in low ground or at sea, you're gonna get flooded. Because tomorrow I'm going to be at the waterfront here in Salem, and I'm going to have all of my classrooms, including Mason Neptune, to be there. So and that's just, if every one of us stops doing that pollution, like throwing stuff into the water, that will decrease and we'll never have a flood. And for animals and hunters, we're gonna decrease population of animals. And I am right. We're going to. And the frog population is half gone. And 30% of wildcats are out there, so scared, thinking they're going to be destroyed. So, it's all up to all of us, not just 1-0 people that live here, but all of us, together, in peace. If there was a God, I'm not saying there is, if there is, I do not want to find out. If there is, I'm sure he would say no. People that believe in God or don't believe in God, I don't care at all. Because I'm not religiously on God. I do not care which one of us believes in God and stuff. That kind of gibberish stuff. Sorry. My father died from massive stroke from this church that my dad went. That celebrated God. That's why I don't trust him. Sorry. I know you think that God thing is nice, but okay. Back to the subject. If there was a God, God would say this: not to hunt down animals, but to protect the living, as in all people who live there on earth. That's what gods are for. They say protect animals and humans. That's the reason. And either there was a God or not, I'm sure he would say that. So, I am planning on going for tomorrow to this pizza. Nah, I'm not named Freddy Gustavo's pizza. Never mind about that. But the pollution thing needs to not do that. Otherwise, there's gonna be a big giant flood, pollution, and many ruins. You know the ruins like 5,000 or 4,000 years ago? Or 8,000 years ago in Egypt? It's gonna be the same if the flood comes. 100 years from now, if there's gonna be a flood, and I'm not saying there is, it's a 50% chance. Actually, it's an 80% chance, a 20% chance it won't happen. But if we pull our heads together and not do the pollution ever again, it will be a 50% chance likely for it to happen. And if we keep doing it after 100 years from now, it will be 40% chance likely to happen and 80% chance it will never happen. Then we do 30, 20, 10, and 0. That way, if we keep doing it 100,000 years from now, we won't have a flood. Besides, even if we do, I'm kind of thinking for that God thing, like Noah's Ark, and the 3 ones, the Nina, Pinta, Santa Maria. I'm thinking of giving that to making a paper that has like 3 ships, big giant ships, that would get fit animals and humans if any of that happens. But it's just a theory. It may happen, it may not happen. Who will know? Your ends, your future generations may be on this. Even from timelines. Timelines were always strong. Even we're strong or not, we're strong, brave, and faster, and we're full of honor. We're honest people. So let's not do the pollution. If we work together, together, as a team, as a Fazbear team, if we work together, there won't be no more pollutions, ever, and there will be no more, and if hunters agree to stop because you're destroying all the animal population for fun. Sorry, but it's kind of true. Hunters, if you're hearing me, please stop destroying all animal life on Earth, because I kind of love it. I mean, like, I'm not against it. I'm just saying, because since you guys are doing it, you guys are basically destroying everyone. If we destroy all humans, if we destroy animals, then we're destroying ourselves. If we get rid of everything on Earth, then we're destroying ourselves. Hunters, if we destroy every animal, then who will be next on the next generation of hunting animals? No one. So, let's think of, I'm just saying. But like or describe, I don't really care, and quite frankly, I really don't think this flood is really gonna happen, so I really don't care. So, and even if it may or may not, who knows? I am doing the best I can. I'll probably keep you guys in touch while I go out, okay? And besides, even if there was a flood, we could handle it together. And animal population decrease, let's help it increase. Instead of going down, let it increase. Let it increase. No matter what the consequences will be, we can handle it. Alright. I have to go now. And, I will see you guys in the next video, I think. Again, the pollution is true, but I don't know about the increase of the water 100 years from now or 50 years from now. But it said in science class, I'm just saying. But it said in science class that the North Pole is shrinking and we gotta save animals. So, if we work together, band together, and save all those animals, there's nothing in this world that we cannot handle. Take care of all the beautiful animals that live there. That's why the reason that they were there. Not to be destroyed, not to be eaten, not to be hunted, but to be living with humans, inside or outside of the environment, as one. So this is all my video I'm going to show you guys, okay? Well, tune in. Bye.